It is time to work out what the hell this project actually is. We're going to do this by brainstorming all of the things you need to do for your project to exist and be awesome.
In order to properly understand the scope of a project, we need to see every part of it written down.
You can write them down as a list of things on your computer or do one thing every post-it note.
Get everyone in the team to write down a card for each task that needs to be done.
So often some of the things on our list aren't even tasks. They're either constraints of the project, they're just too big to be tasks, or they're tasks that really someone else should be doing. So then we actually have to go through all of the tasks on the list and make sure that all of them are doable and they're actually doable by you. Who's written a task that they can't actually do?
Yeah, build the software.
Build the software. Okay, great. Can you rephrase build the software as a task that you can do?
Guide the development of the software with the programmers.
So this one's really common. People assume that if you make an app, it'll just solve all your problems.
In fact, if you can't code the app yourself, seriously reconsider having that item on your list at all.
Who has an idea that seems important but is not something you can do?
Sourcing investors. This would be great, but I don't know how to do it.
One of your things you want to do is have money. Okay, we all want to have money. That's a great thing to have. Now, one of the challenges is that's more like a precondition for success rather than actually a thing that you can do unless you already have all the money.
So if constraints like good weather are not allowed, what do we do with the big tasks?
We can break that big thing down into a set of tasks, and those tasks we can start to use to manage our Agile project. So an example might be if you want money, well, you might need to first have a task, learn about how to get investors, find a network of people you can tap into, create a pitch, deliver the pitch, fail and do it again, fail and do it again, fail and do it again. So you can see how a big task, or a big thing can either be a condition, which is just not really a task, or maybe it's actually just a longer story that is broken down into smaller steps.
Now we've sketched out all the stuff in our project, we can make each item more descriptive. We want everyone on the team to understand each item, so we'll use a format called a story card. The format goes like this. As a type of person, I need a thing so I can get a result. As a, I need, so I can. Generally, we try and write these cards from the point of view of our audience. For instance, if we're making a website for a non-profit and someone said, I want a donation button on every page, we'd rewrite that from the point of view of the end user. As a supporter who hasn't donated yet, I need to be able to donate online with a credit card so I can support the organisation. Note we're saying who the audience is, what their needs are and why, without guessing as to how to do the task.
Our story cards don't just have to be about our customers. They can be about people involved in the project. They can be really useful for the project leader. As a project leader, I need an amazing software team so I can stop worrying about what the hell the app will look like and get it built. And I want to hear one of your as a, I need so I can.
As the project leader, I need a location so I can build facilities.
Great. So I love this really practical one. As the project leader, I need a location so I can build the facilities. Really good. We now know what the task is to go and find the location. Agile is actually also a way to manage risk, right? So if we're describing everything in a way that everyone can understand, it means that if suddenly one of your project workers decides to piss off and move to Venezuela, well, it's okay because their story cards are documented in a way that would make sense to everyone.
Don't make your tasks about teammates doing things. We want all of our tasks to be objective stuff that can just be done by anyone in the team, especially that person in the meeting that wasn't as loud as everyone else. This is really empowering for people working on the project because it's up to them to figure out how to get that task done. Agile is all about people working as a team on a shared vision.
Yeah!